Good morning. I'm David Lloyd. This is Mike Hennessy.
Hi, folks.
We're from IntelliResponse, the virtual agent company. Our capabilities through our virtual agents answer millions of customer questions every day for our clients. Our patented virtual agents transform the way that we are able to interact with your customers that basically delivers a world-class customer experience across mobile, web, social, and even agent channels. Your customers can ask questions of IntelliResponse in natural language, the way it was supposed to be, and be able to get one right answer back to those questions. Today, 6 of the 12 largest banks in North America use IntelliResponse to do just that in social, web, mobile, and agent. In fact, I'm proud to announce that also yesterday we deployed our 50th deployment in financial services for Arvis Bank. Mike, maybe you can take us to the laptop and show us how this actually works.
Sure. So, folks, I'm going to be playing Vanna White today, and I apologize in advance for the aesthetic shortcomings, but see if my grade 9 typing is going to help transfer money to a for-added person.
So we've asked a question the way a normal person would actually ask a question about transferring money. RB, which is what the Royal Bank uses, has come back with an intelligent one answer, not thousands of results, to help that customer solve that problem and get on with their day. From that standpoint, it's really important. A recent piece that was done in the Harvard Business Review, surveying 88,200 consumers in the US, found that 54% of consumers that started on the website to answer their problems or in the mobile environment ended up in your call center. It's not where they wanted to be, it's where you put them when they couldn't effectively self-serve. That's a critical problem. The other thing that's quite interesting is 37% of those individuals that were talking to your call centers were still on the website trying to solve their problem at the same time. Let's go to another site and see a little bit about what we mean when we talk about self-service, how it works and doesn't work.
So I'm going to ask the same question of the Citibank site, and apologies in advance to the folks from Citibank, but this is a systemic problem for most of the banks and credit unions in the audience, so this experience would be very similar if we went to any other site.
So let me ask you, is 2,300 results a great customer experience and customer self-service? The answer is no. And in fact, if you start reading through the results, none of them actually answer the question. And that's a critical challenge. These customers want to interact with you and expect to interact with you through basic digital channels. They want to service themselves for pennies, and you're costing yourself dollars to be able to accomplish that. I want you to think about it this way. I'm a customer and I walk into your branch today. And I walk up to one of your customer service individuals and I say to them, you know, I'm really interested in, I really have a bunch of questions around your travel reward credit cards. And that customer representative does this. I didn't ask for a ton of brochures, and you wouldn't tolerate that in your branch environment, so you certainly shouldn't tolerate that in your digital channels today.
We actually had a fight backstage about who was going to get to do that, and he won, so I wanted to do it.
The challenge here is that we have to treat the customers the way they expect to be treated and interact with them accordingly. If we get this wrong, it has huge impacts on our costs, our customer satisfaction, and lost revenue. And when we get it right, it has huge impacts on customer experience, improving customer satisfaction, driving new revenue opportunities, and importantly, reducing the cost to the customers whenever, wherever, and however they want to interact with you today. The reality is, virtual agents solve this problem today, and that's the good news. We can deliver answers to customer questions across all these channels. Let's switch to the mobile channel.
So, where is the nearest ATM?
So whether you type it or through voice, one right answer is what works, and nothing works better in mobile. Can you imagine search results at 2300 in a mobile environment? Let's ask about balances, Mike.
What is my bank balance?
Now, the upside is Mike has a fair amount of money in his checking account right now. The downside is there seems to be a little bit of concern about a zombie apocalypse. So I think we actually should get Mike spending some of his money as quickly as possible. The important thing, let's switch back to the computer, Mike, and look at the social channels.
Sure.
We can deliver this experience again through Facebook. That's where customers are sometimes, through mobile and through web. But there's another massive upside here, which is capturing that voice of customer. Michael, can you switch to voices for a second?
Sure, David, yeah.
Not only does a virtual agent allow effective interactions with your customers, but we capture all the intent in the questions that are being asked across all these channels and allow you to basically put a data scientist in the box and visualize the thousands, hundreds of thousands, or millions of questions that your customers are interacting with you today through these different channels, and rapidly look for opportunities to drive product ideation, test marketing campaigns and capabilities, look for emerging trends, 360 degrees. I invite you today to stop by IntelliResponse's booth and take our 5-minute challenge. You'll be glad you came. Thank you very much for your time.
Thanks, folks.